Tonight's main point, Sacramento residents remain fed up with the city's implementation of Measure O, and we have been covering this story for several days. And today the city held a workshop to address concerns. But will anything actually change? Jeannie Nguyen was at the meeting today and joins us in studio with how the city is responding. Jeannie?
Alex, that meeting lasted 4 hours this afternoon, and it was a chance for residents to give council members their firsthand experience with the homelessness issue. On top of that, it was a chance for city staff to hear about how disappointed residents are about the implementation of the Emergency Shelter and Enforcement Act.
I am a business owner of a family-owned business in Midtown that's been around for 62 years. This is the worst we've ever experienced in homelessness.
In front of Sacramento City Council members, residents and business owners let out their fears and frustrations.
I no longer walk my dogs alone through my neighborhood because I don't want to have to make the decision about whether to protect myself or my dogs.
This is part of the City of Sacramento's homeless workshop. All of this comes after the city was criticized about last week's launch of a portal that allowed residents to file reports of unlawful camping on public property, a part of the voter-approved Measure O.
50 plus people that put, data in there all immediately got an auto response. We've already spent our money for this fiscal year. Hit me up a year from now. I don't think that's fair to the citizens of the community.
Residents that filed a complaint on the portal got an automated response that said the city has spent more than $5 million that was allocated and is not required to fund additional services.
That's just ridiculous. So hear that out loud. What does that sound like? You had no intention of doing it in the first place.
But City Manager Howard Chan made sure to put an end to the accusations that the city isn't doing enough.
Those deal points was limiting the city's liability to $5 million, up to $5 million. We've lived up to that obligation and then some. It's not to say that's all we should be investing in this complex problem here. For people to come forward and say we're not complying with the language in the measure, it's just wrong. It's dishonest.
On top of that, advocates for the homeless address the lack of care and resources for those on the streets.
These people that you're so afraid of are vulnerable. They're extremely vulnerable. They're in crisis. So I invite you to look upon them in that way with compassion and see what you can do. How you can help.
No decisions were made during today's workshop, but city staff made it clear that they are still actively working to address the major problem areas citywide.
So, Jeannie, what is the city doing right now?
Right now, the city says there are 27 encampments across the city that they are prioritizing. They say that they've already addressed the top 10, and that includes encampments along Roseville Road, Bannon Creek Park, and Granite Park.
All right, Jeannie, thank you so much. And of course, you already know we'll keep watching this.